So what's going on, guys? This is Infinity here, and today we are doing another Rust review. So today we're doing another one of my friends. Um, he wanted me to review his mods and give him some teams for Grand Arena offense/defense. So as you can see, he's got all the meta stuff, all the good characters. He's basically got everything. He's a really focused guy, and he has got almost 3.9 mil, and he's got Darth Revan, Jedi Revan, Rey. He's got CLS. He's got Traya. It's amazing to see this, and he's got a lot of characters at Gear 12 plus. So let's just get right into the bounty hunters, and that's a little bit under geared for bounty hunters. So we're not gonna worry about the bounty hunters, only about Bosk. You should really mod him for tenacity and speed. So just keep speed in here, but give him 3 tenacity sets and a tenacity cross. And just get his tenacity as high as possible. He's gonna get 50% tenacity from this. And if you just give him all tenacity, he's gonna be incredibly difficult to get through. And if you Zeta his unique, his taunt will never go away. And he will just stand there with taunt, and he can't get debuffed. So it's gonna be really, really annoying to get through him if you mod him for tenacity only. And of course, protection primaries on the other ones, or defense, how you want to mod him yourself. I would mod him for protection, that's how I did it. And indeed, just as much speed as possible. Speed and tenacity and Bosk, though. That's the key. If I were you, I would work on your Django, because you've got him 7 stars. And in 3v3, you could just do Bosk, Boba, and Django, with Bosk lead or with Django lead. Boba lead. Either Boba lead or Bosk lead. I myself would do Bosk lead because it will give you the extra 50% tenacity. That's gonna be really key for Bosk. And Boba and Django, even if you would ignore Bosk with like CLS or something, Django and Boba are still gonna revive. At least once. So that's gonna be really annoying to get through on Grand Arena defense. Let's go to your clone troopers. They're looking pretty good. Do you have Shakti yet? Let's just search for her right here. She's in Galactic Republic. You've got the 3 stars level 1. Well, you could level her up and at least use a 3v3 like 5's Echo and Shakti, because you could use your Rex with your Wampa. Right? You have Wampa. No, I don't see any Wampa. Oh, there's your Wampa. Yeah, you could just do a Rex Wampa team or another Rex team. You could also throw your Rex in your Shakti team if you want. So then you would have 5's Rex and Shakti. And let's go to your droids. Wait, I want to see your mods on Rex. Yeah, you've got him modded for speed, speed, speed. Speed is key on him. That's great. Well done. So if you want, you could also put tenacity on Rex, because he's got a cleanse already, but yeah, just keep the speed on Rex. I was just thinking about something. So let's look at your mods on HK47. You've got a crit damage set on him with health primary, potency. Do you have a modded for speed? You don't need HK to be speedy. Just you just need him to do a lot of damage. Yeah, you just need him to do as much damage as possible. So if I were you, I would change the mods on HK to something like, what's your Yoda modded like? 1 second. Jedi, Grandmaster Yoda. You want him to be more like Grandmaster Yoda, except you don't want the nasty here, you want offense here in the cross. You want crit damage or offense in a triangle. And you want offense primary in the arrow. And then you could choose between an offensive set or a crit damage set. Myself, I just have an offensive set, and it's awesome. I'll show you in a second. Let's get back to droids. C3PO, do you have a mod for speed? Yeah, just speed, speed, speed. That's all that matters on C3PO. They're not the best mods. You maybe would be better with just going for as much speed as possible without a speed set, because you have no speed primaries here. I mean secondaries here, like almost none. Yeah, you have plus 61 speed and 30 is coming from the arrow. So you're only getting 30 from the speed set. 5 is coming from this piece right here. 5 is coming from this piece right here. So that will leave you with 20. So that will leave you with 10. You're getting 10 speed from your speed set. I would switch out your speed set for just mods with as much speed as possible, because this is not going to work for your C3PO. You're going to be out much better if you just give him random mods with just as much speed as possible. So R2D2, he should be modded for offense and speed. Oh, this is where you're going in the wrong probably, because his number crunch is gonna give at the start of a battle, R2D2 gains 10% max protection for each droid ally, 10% offense for each Galactic Republic ally, 10% health for each rebel ally, and 10% potency for each resistance ally. At the start of battle and when R2D2 revives, so at the start of battle, that's what's counting. Other droid, Galactic Republic, Rebel, and Resistance allies gain 10% of R2D2's max protection, offense, max health, and potency until R2D2 is defeated. So depending on which team you're gonna put him in, I would mod him for speed and offense. If you've got him modded for speed and offense, it's gonna be a crazy character to put in, like raid teams, to put in CLS teams. It's gonna be an important character, so mod him for offense and speed. BB-8, just speed. Speed, 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 speed. You should get him speedy as well, because you've got some decent speed mods on him. You could leave these mods on him if you want to, because I just saw your speed set on 3PO and it scared me. It scared the heck out of me, to be honest. So potency on your B2, that seems fine. Potency on the cross, great. Awesome. General Grievous. You should mod him for health and health only, because he's gonna do damage Yeah, he's not gonna do damage from like physical or anything. He's just gonna do damage from his health pool. Um, Grievous attacks deal damage based on his max health instead of physical damage. And that's gonna be counting here as well, I believe. So he's just only gonna attack on base of his max health. That's the key here. Mod him for health. Health, health, health. So Empire, Palpatine. So you've got him modded for speed and tenacity. You've got him durable as well. These are fine mods. They're fine. But your potency is a little low. So even though because of the leadership you're gonna gain 35% potency, I would replace the tenacity set with a potency set because it's gonna give you a lot more chance to debuff your enemies. This is only gonna give you like an 85% chance to debuff your enemies, and that's not gonna be enough sometimes. If they're gonna go against a Zalbar like mine, I've got 150% tenacity and about 140k health and protection, and he's only gear 12 plus 1. Imagine what it would be like gear 12 plus 4. Your Palpatine team would not be able to defeat my Karth team because of Zalbar. And that's gonna be really annoying for your Palpatine team. So you need to use Tron, and you wouldn't be able to get through, like, let's say, a Malak team or a Jedi Knight Revan team. So you've got him modded for speed, speed, and speed. Great. Don't change anything. Keep him like this. Your Vader. Alright, if I were you, you've got him modded for speed, 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 and offense. That's great, actually. I would mod him for crit chance, but this is a really good Vader because he's probably gonna have, yeah, he has a really high speed. Great, you could keep him like this if you want to. Nothing to complain there. So Death Trooper looks like he's modded pretty well as well. Potency for the days. Defense. Speed. Wait. 10 speed. 5 speed. 3 speed. Why does this one only have 3 speed? And protection. I would give him a little more speed if you can. Alright, gear your Starcup and your Short Trooper and your IPD and your Snow Trooper and your Range Trooper and your Magma Trooper. If I were you, I would start with Magma Trooper because you could use Death Trooper, Tron, and Magma Trooper in the team to counter Traya in 3v3. And that's gonna be really helpful for you in the long run because it's a cheap counter. A really cheap counter for Traya. And it works all the time. So let's go to your Ewoks. Ewoks. What do you have modded for? Damage, 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 and speed. Well, just keep your Ewoks like this. It's gonna be fine. And do you have your Ewok Elder modded for health? I would change the protection mods to health mods if I were you. You could choose to keep the speed set on him, but I would not do it personally because it's not giving him that much speed. The most speed's coming from the secondaries again. I would just give him health sets with speed secondaries. that's gonna do the same for you. Pablo, I would just give him as much survivability as possible. So you put defensive mods on him. Well, just get him as durable as possible for you. What's gonna be the most valuable for you to mod Pablo? If you have better defensive mods with like health percentage, health in general, protection secondary, and protection normal, then that would be the most ideal mod. Like you have here, 361 health, 1.15% protection with a defense primary. These are all pretty good mods. What's his defensive percentage? His armor is 52%. That's really great. But this is all you want to see. 16.66%. You could change that to like health or protection. If I were you, I would choose protection with health sets. This is going to give you 25% defense. And you've got two sets, so that would be 50% defense. But I don't see it being that much in the armor stat right here. If I were you, I would just mod him for protection and a lot of protection. You might want to give him some tenacity, but that's all up to you. So, Kylo Ren Unmasked. Health. Health. Defense. Health. You want to switch this one out for health as well? Yeah, you really do. What's your speed looking like? 204. Alright, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna give him more tenacity. A little bit. Just a little bit. If you can. Look for tenacity in the secondaries. So not in the primaries, not as sets. Just look for them in the secondaries. And keep all the health sets on him and switch this one to health as well. So Kylo Ren, modded for offense. I would change this set to crit chance, except if it will make him slower. And you could use my theory crafting team for First Order. You could choose Kylo Ren Unmasked, Kylo Ren. You could use R2-D2, Wampa, and well, if I were you, I would just use... Because you don't have First Order Executioner ready for the team. Let me think for a second. What would I use? I would use First Order Starfighter type pilot, but you don't have that one either. So the fifth slot is totally up to you. I would just use a First Order character just to round out the team and get the bonuses from the Kylo Ren Unmasked leadership. Galactic Republic. Alright, do you have Padme? Yes, you do. Alright. You could choose Padme with Ayla, Jedi Knight Anakin, Plo Koon, and like Snips. We're gonna save your GK for the teams. For the upcoming teams. Your Yoda is more like pretty decent, but this should be offense primary. This is fine. And this should be an offense primary as well. At least, except if you're using him as a Darth Revan counter. then it would be fine. But he's not gonna go for before the most Darth Revens. So I would just mod him for pure physical, special damage. Pure special damage build. And let's go to your General Kenobi. He should be modded for protection. So protection, tenacity, crit damage, speed. You don't need him to be speedy, you just need him to take a lot of hits. So you should mod him for this mod. Should actually go to HK 47, and you should put a protection primary right here. Same goes for here. I mean, you need to get rid of this mod and place a protection primary. Jedi Knight Anakin should be modded for offense. You need to mod Jedi Knight Anakin for pure offense. Just pure offense. So as much offense as possible. I would recommend an offense set with a crit chance set. But that's gonna be up to you. If you've got a lot of good offensive secondaries, you could use those with a set you like. So Ayla. Yeah, you just want her modded for potency actually. Potency and survivability. Because she's gonna get what's the one that I wanted? You actually want her to be modded for offense. So offensive set with crit chance secondary set. So this should be offense indeed. This should be, yeah, that could be crit chance. This should be offensive as well. This should be protection. No. This should be health, because you're gonna use her in a Padme team, and protection up is gonna be based on max health. This is a good mod, and this mod is fine. Just switch this set out to be an offense set. So let's go to Geos. Not really much to cover. Imperial Troopers, not really much to cover. Jawas, you've got awesome Jawas. Alright, Jedi Knight Revan, this is gonna be fun. Alright, you've got good mods on him. Speed, and speed. Wow, that's even better than my Jedi Knight Revan. Huh, that's awesome, man. You've got a really good Jedi Knight Revan. Congrats. So, you've got your Bastila modded for speed as well, but with health sets. Well, that's actually a pretty good build. But if I were you, I would mod her for a little bit more potency. If you get her to be a little more potent, like just put potency sets on her and a potency cross. If you do that, you're probably gonna be able to stun Jolie sometimes in mirror matches with Darth Revan. I mean, it works for me like 50% of the times, and I've got like 47% potency. So aim for something like that, and once Jolie is open for Bastila's Dispel, you could use her Dispel and stun Jolie. That made me win like a lot of times because Jolie couldn't revive the rest of the team. So we went over Grandmaster Yoda. Jolie, he needs to be modded for health. This one needs to be a health primary. This one needs to be a health primary, and this one needs to be a health primary. So that's gonna cover your Jolie. You want him to be as healthy as possible. Hermajoda, just for speed. Speed, 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 and speed. Alright, that's actually better than your mods on C3PO. Your Hoda as mod is pretty good. Juhani. Alright, this is what you could do. You could use Juhani as a damage dealer, actually, because this will deal 10% more damage for each debuffed enemy. And if she goes below 100% health, she gains stealth for 2 turns. So she's gonna be a tank, but if she drops below 100% health, that's gonna happen a lot of times. She's gonna gain stealth, and she's gonna do a lot of damage. She actually shouldn't be covered as a tank in this game. So your Ezra. He's modded for speed, potency, crit damage. I would just use him for a crit damage set or an offensive set as well, with as much offensive as possible. As much offensive primaries as well. Alright, Night Sisters. Yeah, Asajj is modded for offense. Talzin is modded for potency. I would actually give Talzin protection right here. Offense right here. Offense right here. And offense right here. Or speed. That's up to you. I have my Talzin with a speed arrow here, because I want her to be at least a little speedy. And I would give her either, like you have now, a crit damage. No, I would actually give her an offensive set. Because... yeah, it's just gonna deal special damage. It's gonna deal a lot of damage. So I would just mod her for offense. This needs to be modded for speed, Night Sister Zombie. As much speed as possible. Yeah, speeds are great on Night Sister Zombie. So, should be modded for health. Not specifically speed, but this is good. Old Daka is good. At least do you have health. Primaries. Health. Health. Switch this one out for health. And speed. Alright. Potency, offense. You're probably using this team in the raids. Now I'm seeing this. Get your Night Sister Spirit up. And Mother for offense. Just pure offense. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna work really good for you in Grand Arena. So your Old Republic. Do you have Zaalbar modded for tenacity? No, you have not. Zaalbar's tenacity needs to be at least 90%, because he's gonna gain 60% extra, and that's gonna mean he's gonna end up at 150% tenacity. That's gonna be great for a lot of teams, and I would give him crit avoidance here, protection primary, and protection primary. And yeah, then as much protection as possible, just as much survivability as possible. Give him tenacity sets, no tenacity cross, just tenacity sets. Search for tenacity secondaries, and yeah, that's gonna go for Zalbar. Garth needs to be covered with critical chance and critical damage. Switch this set from potency to crit damage. Crit chance. This is offense. This should be offense. This is offense. This is protection. That's good. Alright, next up, mission. She's needed to be modded for. Yeah, I think you've got it modded right. Offense, crit damage. Yeah, mission is modded, great. You might want to switch the speed out for another offensive mod because she doesn't need to go fast. Every time Zalbar gives her the assist, or every time Johanny will. Wait, let me just read it out because. Whenever Zalbar takes damage from an attack, mission gains 10% offense stacking for 2 turns. So you want her to go slow and get a lot of offense stacked up. Alright, Juhani. Tenacity, health, protection, speed. Like I said, you don't need her to be speedy, you need her to do a little bit damage. Tenacity sets are really good on her. Yeah. Just keep the tenacity sets on and try to give her a little bit more offense. She doesn't need to go as fast as possible either, actually. So let's go to your next tier, Phoenix. Alright, no Phoenix, Rebels. Chewbacca. Offense crit chance, that's awesome. Good mods. Wait, let me check your primaries. Protection, defense. Alright, this is what you want to do. You want to make this either crit chance, crit damage, or offense. And this one offense as well. And you want to make this one offense primary as well. That's what I would do. You just want him to assist a lot and deal a lot of damage. So let's go over your CLS. He needs to do a lot of offense as well. So he needs to be modded for speed, offense, and crit damage. So make this one offense. This is a good mod. This is a fine mod. This is a good mod. Just switch this one out for offense. And slice his mods. So Han Solo. Protection, crit damage, speed. Alright, this is what you want to do. You want to put in offense right here, and offense right here, and you want to give him an offensive set. Because he's gonna go a lot already. He's from himself already a speedy character, so he just need a ton of offense. So those were your Rebels, Resistance, Ray Jedi Training. Potency. Yeah, just mod her for as much potency as possible. That's just the base potency as speed. That's gonna be important on Ray. We went over BB-8 actually. So we're gonna go over Scavenger Ray. You want her to do as much damage as possible because of this attack. You just want to mod her for crit chance and offense, basically. Resistance Trooper. Yeah, modded for in raids. Yeah, this is good mods, especially for in raids. Alright, Rogue One, Scoundrels, Nest. Alright, you've got her modded for Tenacity and Protection. You might want to switch this one out for Tenacity as well. Let me just check your Tenacity. Alright, you've already got her at 100% Tenacity. Great Avoidance. This is a really solid nest. Well done. Alright, let's go through your Separatists. Count Dooku. Modded for speed and potency. That's good for him. Yeah, plus 79 speed. That's really great for him. Sith. Traya. Protection. Offense. Protection. Crit avoidance. Offense. And yeah. Alright, what you want to do, if you want to use her to counter Jedi Knight Revan, I would give her a little bit more tenacity sets. But your Traya isn't modded poor, so you could keep her like this if you want to. You want Traya to deal as much damage as possible, though. So, what's your speed of your Darth Revan at? 277. You've got a crit damage set on him. If you have a good speed set, like, you could use your Jedi Knight Revan set and you could put it on Darth Revan. No, you need to put your speed set on Bastila Fallen, actually. Yeah. Put your speed set from Jedi Knight Revan on Bastila Fallen, and put your Bastila Fallen set on Jedi Knight Revan. I mean Darth Revan. That's gonna make mirror matches a lot easier for you. Let's go over Cyan Nihilus. Modded for offense, potency, protection, offense, speed. It's not game breaking, but it's fine, I guess. But if I were you, I would just mod him for protection, protection, and protection everywhere. Just get him as survivable as possible. And then you could differ with the sets, either a health set or an offensive set. So, Darth Nihilus needs to be modded for health and speed. Yeah, tenacity and speed could be great as well. He doesn't need critical damage. He's already gonna annihilate. I would make this either a protection mod or a health mod. This is speed, that's fine. I would make this health or protection. I would make this. I would keep this health or protection. Darth Vader. Yeah, we already went over him with Empire. Sith Trooper. Alright, so you want this to be a tenacity cross. No. I'm gonna show you my mods on my Sith Trooper in a second, and it works really well for me. Because yeah, it's just gonna be really great. Just trust me on that one. We'll come back to that. So I believe that was your roster review, but we're gonna go back to Old Republic and give you another team. You could use Carthanesi, Zalbar Mission, Juhani, and then as a fifth, you could throw in General Kenobi, and he's gonna give them retribution, and he's gonna give them a mass assist. It's gonna be really valuable in Grand Arena, and I'm having a lot of fun with it on offense and on defense because they're most likely not gonna get through it the first run because of the high tenacity Zalbar. And let's see, smugglers. You could also throw your nests into where is it? Scoundrels. You could throw your nest into a team with Kira, with L3, but your L3 isn't that high yet. Well, I would just keep your nest for offense to counter murder bears in Grand Arena. So this is gonna be your roster review for now. I'm gonna send you some extra teams in Discord as well, which you could use in Grand Arena. If you would like me to cover more, just ask some questions over Discord. And Infinity out. Oh wait. I always forget. I need to show my mods. My Sith Trooper. And he's almost taking like no damage in most battles. And he's only at gear 10. So these are his stats. He's got 27, almost 28% thousand health. He's got almost 50,000 protection. He's only got 7 speed added. He's got 34% nasty. And he has got 31% physical survivability, aka armor. So this is how I modded him. Protection, 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 and protection. I'm gonna put a crit avoidance arrow in here. And as you can see, this mod already gives him at 15C 4.70% tenacity, and that's just gonna ramp up. His unique is gonna give him 100% defense. He's gonna get defense up. It's gonna be crazy. He's not gonna take a lot of damage, and he's 5-star as well. So he's gonna get a lot better. So this was your roster review, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below if you liked it. And Infinity out.